Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss exercise 3.7, the first question. This is based on the division, that is like a division algorithm for the polynomials. Okay, we are going to divide the polynomial by the terms. So the first question is find the quotient and remainder of the following. It is given that 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 23x plus 18 divided by x plus 3. So the way which we do the division, let me show you now. So this is the given polynomial which we can be writing like this way. So the dividing part is x plus 3. Yes. So how we are going to do here? So you have to see only the first term with this. Listen carefully. So the first term with this is 4x cubed. So you should decide that what number should be multiplied with this to get this number. So 4x squared. So 4 into x, 4x, x squared is there, x squared into x cubed. So 4x cubed and 3 4s are 12x squared. Okay, after writing that you have to change it because we are going to do the subtraction. So we have to change the sign. 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is 0 and this is minus 12x squared. So from this if it goes means it is minus 6x squared. Then I am going to take the next number which is minus 23x. Then my part is this one. So for this I have to arrange what is the value I should get. So what should be multiplied with this to get this number? So if it is minus 6, okay, minus 6x. If I multiply this into this, I will get this value. So minus 6x squared and then minus 6x into 3 is minus 18x. It's clear. So after doing this, again you are going to change the sign. So minus 6x squared and plus 6x squared is becomes 0. This is plus. So 23 minus 23x plus 18x is equals to minus 5x. The last we have the remainder. Take down that remainder. Then again, what should be multiplied with this? Minus 5. So minus 5 into x, minus 5x and 5 3s are 15. So minus 15. After changing the sign, we will be getting the remainder to be 33. So this is the format for doing the division sums in terms of the polynomials. Is it clear? The first sum as well as the second sum I will show you, and the remaining third and fourth sum you can take it as a homework. Now the second sum is 8y cube minus 16y squared plus 16y minus 15. You are going to divide this by 2y minus 1. As I said you take only the first term first. So 2y into 4y squared. This we are going to find. Even if you want to know, you can do easy thing also. You can take that first term like this 8y cube. You can divide and see by the 2y so that you can easily get this value. Okay, so that you will be getting 2 4s are and this y and y will be cancelled. So 4 5. So that 4y and already so 4y, this is 4y cube. Yes, so 1y cancel means you will be getting a 4y squared. Is it clear? So 4y squared easily you can write here. This is even you can get very easily. So take this term and divide and see. So what you are getting that you can write here. So 4y squared into 2y is 8y cube. And 4y squared into minus 1 minus 4y squared. Yes. So then we are changing the sign. I will be getting the values. Okay. Okay. So that after getting this, then you can subtract it. You have to change the sign without fail. So after changing the sign, if you subtract, here it is plus is changed in minus. So when both negatives are there, we will add and we will put the minus sign. So minus 20y squared and plus 16y. Then again you can take this minus 20y squared. Okay, minus 20y squared divided by the value 2y. So do that. So y and 1y will be cancelled. 1y will be there. 2 will go 10 times. So I can take minus 10y. That's what we are writing here. So minus 10y. Then when you multiply, again you will get like this. Then you have to subtract it and the constant term again you should do and you will be getting the value like this. Is it clear? I hope you could have understood this. And in the first Roman letter, third and fourth equation will be taken as the homework. Okay. And then we will be seeing the second. Now the third question. It is given that the base of a parallelogram is this is second question actually. Yeah, second question. The question is x square plus 7x plus 12 which is divided by x plus 3. It is the area of the rectangle which we are going to divide by the breadth. Then they ask you to find the length. The same process which you have to do here also. First take this term x squared by x will you do, then you will be getting value to be x. So x into x, x squared, and 3 into x, 3x. Then subtract it, change the sign, and then do the process as it is. And again you take 4x by x, so that you'll be getting value to be 4. So 4 into x, 4x, and then 4 3s are 12. Is it clear? Again changing the sign, then you will be getting the value to be 0. So what is the quotient here is x plus 4 and the remainder is 0. Then the third question. Third question is the area of the base of a parallelogram is 5x plus 4. Find its height if its area is 25x squared minus 16 it is given. So this is the question here now. So 25x squared minus 16. Here they don't have the x term, but we have to include it x term. See, I have written here 25x squared plus 0x minus 16. So always it should be in the standard form. If any value is missing means we can write as 0. So don't forget that. It is very, very important. Okay. Then 5x plus 4. So the normal procedure which we used to do, the same way only. 5x will go in this how many times, like that you have to do, and you'll be getting the answer very easily. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Then we can go to the next process is synthetic division. So what is the synthetic division is? Fifth Roman letter. Find the quotient and remainder by using the synthetic division method. This is also a simple method only. If I teach one sum, then you can do it. Is it clear? Synthetic division is also another part of the division. So how we are going to do here? First what you should do is, you have to take this term divided by the value is there. So this value should equate to 0. So that you will be getting x is equal to 3. Now this 3 we are going to write here. And here how we are getting these values. Write this polynomial values. Only the values, coefficient value should write 1, 1, minus 7, minus 3. That's what I have written here. Then always you have to put in the first place 0. Okay. Then add it 1. 1 into 3, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 3s are 12. Then if you, this is plus and this is minus. So if you subtract, you will be getting 5. 5 3s are 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. Is it clear? So we got this to be the remainder, because here the question is find the quotient and the remainder. This is your remainder. And what is your quotient? You are going to write this to be the equation form. Okay. So this is x squared plus 4x plus 5. This is your quotient and this is your remainder. Is it clear? This is a process of doing the synthetic division. So if they asked you to find synthetic division method, you have to do in this way. I'll show you one more sum. Then the remaining two sums you can take it as a homework. See, this is your expression and they've given divided by x plus 2. Okay. So first equate that x plus 2 equal to 0. Whatever the value given here, just equate to 0. So when you get the value x is equals to minus 2, then write that value here. Now this is your expression. For this only we are going to divide. So write this here in terms of 1, 2, minus 1, minus 4. So what the values we have here, that value only we are writing here. Okay. Then first always we have to put 0. So 1 plus 0, 1. Then you are multiplying this into this minus 2. So that we will write here minus 2. And minus 2, then you are going to add here. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Then again 0 into minus 2 is 0. Again add it. Minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 2, 2. Then again you are adding. So you are getting the remainder is minus 2. And this is x squared plus 0x minus 1. Okay. You can write x squared minus 1 also, or you can write x squared plus 0x minus 1. This is your quotient and the remainder. So in this way you can do the remaining two sums. Is it clear? Then we are going to see now the sixth question. Find the quotient obtained by on dividing 8x power 4 minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 7 by 2x plus 1, and the thing given, find the PQ and also the remainder they've asked. They are asking you to find the values in the form of yes. Now see here, 8x power 4 minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 1. This is the thing which is given here, and the value it is given 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Or as I said you, always we should equate to 0, get the value of x. X is equals to, I got minus half. It came in terms of the fraction. No botheration, same process only. So write these values as it is. 8, 0, because this is x power 4. So we don't have cube. So in the place of cube, you should write 0. then minus 2, 6, minus 7. Is it clear? Standard form. 4 is there, x power 4 is there, x cube is not there, so I am writing 0. Then this minus of you are writing here. So put 0, add it. 8 into minus of, it is minus 4. Then adding minus 4. This into this again, 2, again 0. So you'll be getting the value like this. So now this is your remainder. Now this part what we should do is, since it is minus half, then what we have to do is we have to divide these values by 2. Okay, so that 8x cube minus 4x square plus 0x plus 6. Just divide this by 2 since it is in terms of the fraction. So we'll be getting 4x cube, 2x squared, 0x plus 3. So this is your quotient and that is the remainder. And here what they ask is to find the value of P and Q. So equate this. This is our answer, right? This answer, and already it's given. Given Q is equal to this one. They're asking us to find the value of P and Q. So compare these two equations. P, in the place of P what value we have? Minus 2. In the place of Q we have 0. So P is equal to minus 2 and Q is equal to 0. This is the answer for this question. It's clear? Thank you.